Hi, my name is Frank Schaefer, and I am a Joe Biden fan. He has just stepped down from his candidacy. If you had a choice between the way history would judge you and fools would judge you, long term I would take history. History and historians are going to be very kind to Joe Biden as one of the best presidents of the 20th century or 21st century. I think you would have to go back to FDR to find anyone who has done more for their country. In the term he served as president, he has brought us back from the brink of catastrophe that Donald Trump brought us to through mishandling COVID, the economy, NATO, our alliances. Before we talk about the campaign and why Democrats should win against Donald Trump, not just one of the worst presidents in American history, but one of the worst public figures to ever march across the American stage since Al Capone, the mobsters, the murderers, the killers, the liars, the rapists, of which he's one. Before we talk about defeating him, let's talk for a minute about President Biden. If you have anything in your heart but gratitude to this man, for what he has done for the economy, for our nation, for our self-respect, for our infrastructure, for our fight for climate change, for our fight for minorities, for our fight for students, for our fight for women's rights and the defense of women's rights, against the misogyny and the gutter to which the Republican Party has dragged us, then we join the ranks of the fools who think about old age rather than wisdom, who think about ability with a teleprompter rather than what is in someone's mind and heart, who think about the moment of what's cool and what some influencer is saying, or the jokes made by Republicans, or the lies and conspiracy theories, instead of the fortune that America has had. You know, people talk about Trump dodging a bullet, quite literally, as an act of God's blessing. I happen to be an atheist, a position I came to having fled the evangelical far right. But let me say this, if I believed in God, if you want to see the hand of God's blessing on America, look at Joe Biden's presidency and what he's done for us. Thank you, President Biden, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your leadership and wisdom and kindness and compassion and decency. You have been a light and a beacon to our nation. My name is Frank Schaefer.